What's good, YouTube? Andrew from Team Nightside here, bringing you guys a deck profile on Gladiator and Demise. I've been working on this deck for a little while. I saw Show Enough do it, and it seemed to be pretty good. Anyway, let's get into the deck profile. I'm playing one Bastari. You don't really need two or three of him. If anything, I will bump him to 2 later on if the format gets a little more back row heavy. But he's the best Glads. I played 2 Liquori. I was testing it, and I was initially playing only 1, but I realized that 2 is a lot more helpful. Having a 1900 beat stick under Tanky is always nice. 2 Gladiator Beasts a quest. They're to recycle Glads that have died and recycle your chariots. The 1 Gladiator Beast Darius. So you can make the rank 4 play, so you can make the Esadari play, potentially the Gazar's play. And 1 Haplamus to round out the Glads. Most likely what's going to happen is I'm going to end up cutting a quest down to 1, adding a Marmello. That way I have just like a standard line. But I like Hoplo because he can be at 2400 defense. As for the non-Glad stuff, I'm playing 1 Cult Soldier Wolfbark to make Exceeds plays. Also, he grabs Liquori back, so it's really nifty, and 1 Fire Fist Bear. This is so I can get tanky searches, so I can pop problem monsters, whatnot. The card that makes the deck so good, Demise, 3 of it. You guys have seen my other Demise profiles. This is another one. 3 Demise, 3 Duality, you got a deck thin. 3 Mesh T. This deck can lose to back row. 2 Tanky. This is to search out Darius, Liquori, Bear, Wolfbark, Hoplamus. 2 Lance, one of the best battle traps for the deck, because it makes the Glads 800 attack more. And then to round out spells, 1 Instant Fusion. Northern plays, so you can make rank 4s. As for the traps, play 3 War Chariot. This is their reusable strike. You can grab it back with a quest. You also play 3 Waboku, the best defensive trap in the deck. It makes it so they don't die in battle when they always tag out. I also play 2 Dark Bribe for problematic back row. Stuff like Twin Twisters, Durgeki, whatnot. 2 Mirror Force, in case my Glads do die. The Trap Hole Brigade of 2 Floodgates and a Bottomless. Floodgate is phenomenal in this deck. Set a monster down, ram into it. I can tag out. 1 T-Roar to keep the game going a little longer. Then I play 1 Strike, 1 Warning. I'll bump this to 2 once I get 1. I'll probably cut T-Roar for a 2nd Strike, and then 1 Vanities. This card is still one of the best staples in the deck. Going into the extra deck, we played 1 Gazarus. You need a Bestiary and any Glad, tag into him. He blows up to 2 cards in the field. And when he, at the end of the battle phase, when he battles, he can tag out into 2 Glads. That is 1 that's not Bastari. And they both have to not be Bastari. Heraclinos, the negating card of the deck. Whenever he's on board, I usually like to have 2-3 cards in hand. That way I can negate anything. 1 Neurokius. He takes 3 to make. He's Armades, and he tags out into 2. And when you make Heraclinos, he stays on board, so you can't get rid of him. Same with Esadari. He's a 25 beat stick that takes 2 to make, but you can't tag him out unless you're going into another guy. 1 Nodin for the instant fusion. I'm playing double Castell. Simply because spinning cards into the deck is really good. Playing my pair of Utopias, 1 Lightning, 1 Regular. Because it's really good. 1 Rhapsody, this hurts ABC because you can banish their extra copies and whatnot. 1 Cowboy, damage per game. Same with Heartland Draco, poke for 2000 per game. Dark Rebellion, that's just to get over things. Tiger King, this is to search out your Tankies and field negation. And then Dweller for grave negation, and he's a staple. 15 card extra deck, 40 card main deck. Onto the side, we're playing double Chaos Trap Hole. This is for your matchup against ABC. This is for your matchup against PK Fire. Gas Trap, all other good things away. Trap Stun, this is for your Paleo match. Paleos and other Demise decks. But yeah, Paleos will wreck you if you don't play Trap Stuns. Also Debunks, this is to handle frogs, this is to handle the ABC cards. This is also to handle any hand traps, any other grape effects that you might come across, like Shadows or PK. Iron Walls, this is for anything that needs to banish, and it prevents, like, this shuts down ABC because they can't make Buster Dragon if you open up Iron Wall. One Soul Drain, this is for Paleos and for frogs and whatnot. Iron Wall shuts off frogs, so they can't banish for Toad, so that's always nice. One Starlight Road, whenever you're playing a deck that does a lot of destruction. Twin Twisters is also a thing. One Defy, one Macro. These are anti-meta cards. This deck is anti-meta. It doesn't really manipulate the grave as much, aside from a Quest and Darius. And, of course, Norden. One Regeki, to deal with boards that don't leave the field. One Gorilla, I sighted in for back row heavy decks. And then one Ready Ari for more grave manipulation. And because he's a level 3, and he doesn't get bottomless. Anyway, guys, that's the deck profile for Gladiator Demise. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and check back for more deck profiles.